You're watching Explore Tulsa.
The saxophone became a passion for me. I just, I don't know. It's one of those things where I would hear it on the radio. I would ask my parents, what is that? What is that instrument? And it was the saxophone. And I loved playing it. In band, I started on the French horn. There were too many saxophonists, and my band director basically said, hey, why don't you play French horn? It sounds just like the saxophone. So I believed him, and that was totally not the case. I was not digging it at all, playing the French horn, and they allowed me to switch to saxophone. And I was last chair for a while because I was trying to catch up. My first record came out in '96, and I think I was 24, 25 at the time. So I've been doing it a long time, but I love it. The concert kind of came out of a couple of things. I did a Christmas record called Falling in Love with Christmas. We did a record that had an orchestra as part of it, which was a pretty big undertaking, and it was a really amazing experience to get to do that. So that in turn facilitated the need to perform live with an orchestra. So ALS Home Health Services came to me and wanted to put together a Christmas concert that would be a fundraiser for their organization, and I thought that was a great idea. I was familiar with the organization because of a lady in my church who had passed away from ALS, and they had been helpful to that family. When you have ALS, your body betrays you, and you're trapped in your body, and so it makes it very hard for that family to take care of that person. APSO comes in and helps that family deal with that, how to handle that, and help take care and facilitate that person who has ALS. The first one that we did was last year in Broken Arrow, and it did really well, and so the idea was to do it here in Tulsa at the PAC and make it bigger. And we've got Kelly Ford, Andy Chrisman, 30-piece orchestra, choir. So I think if people will come, I think it will absolutely put you in the Christmas spirit. It's the only time you'll see the three of us perform together like this. Andy does what he does, and Kelly does what he does, and I do what I do, and this is a time where we all three come together to do this concert. And so it's unique in that you've got three individual artists that kind of come together collectively with these different arrangements and performing together. It really is Christmas. You're giving. If people come to the show, they think that hopefully they leave and get something out of it too, but they're actually giving something at the same time.